guys, it's your girl Books with Bonnie, and I am back with another effing video. Thank you so much for following, liking, and commenting on my last video. Appreciate everybody who watched. The comments I was looking for was follow-up about me talking about my book. So this is kind of an impromptu video, not intentional, but hey, we here. So that being said, let's jump right into this. So this video is going to be me kind of talking a little bit about my book. For those who've been longtime book besties and follow me on Bookstagram, Books with Bonnie, this is not the first announcement you guys have had about my book. So long story short, thank you guys. And I even reached out to some to read my first chapter to give me some feedback, which was all great and super helpful. So thank you if you are one of those people. Boom. Next. So for those who don't know about my book, I will give you the kind of skimmage of what it is about. So this is a fantasy book. It's about two sisters. The main character name is Janae, named after my little sister, and then the second character, which is her sister, name is Missy. Basically, Janae finds out that her family have been witches all along. So you kind of follow the storyline of Janae finding out the world is a lot bigger and more complex. They're both in high school. One is a sophomore, one is a senior. So they kind of go through the dynamics of life and being black with magic. Boom, that's all I'm telling y'all. That's it. So this video is going to be about 5 things that I found to be super helpful with writing my book, and I'm hoping that it'll also help somebody else. So let's get into my tips and tricks. So the first tip or trick that I've gotten is outlines are cool, but don't let them hinder you. I found myself writing an outline and trying to force my outline to be the outcome of my book, and it wasn't very helpful. I look at the outline as like a guide of how I want it to go, but honestly, when you're free for all writing, if your mind goes somewhere else, let it go, let it free, let it be, okay? So that's my first tip. The second tip I always talk about is don't edit your own work. Don't think about editing, don't try to edit, don't try to fix it as you go along, because what happens is you go back and you try to edit something and you most of the time either add, subtract, or change it altogether. I learned that the hard way. I am telling you guys, do not, and I repeat, do not edit. Just write. Again, be free, do your thing. Don't try to edit that book. Don't try to edit that paper. Get everything you want on there, and if you can, and I take advantage of this. I have friends and family who like reading, so I always try to get them to edit and make sure that my grammar is correct. But I try my best not to go back and edit it personally. If you do not have another person to help you edit, I recommend writing everything that you want, then going back and edit. Don't try to write and edit at the same time. No. Number 3, my next tip would be write from the heart. I personally read a ton. Hello, book channel, what's up? And what I find out is that people try to imitate what they think people would like versus writing from the heart. Listen to me. The Twilights are done. 50 Shades have been done. You know, like, I don't know how else to say this. Like, all of the popular books have been done. Brittany Morris, I don't know, Tabitha Hibbard, like, their stories are wrote, they're right, they're out, we love them. But what do you bring to the table? What makes this book different? And that's you and your perspective. A lot of times we try to force ourselves these narratives that doesn't necessarily exist with us. And that's okay. Be confident enough to say, this is my story, and that's how it is. That's the great thing I love about writing, is that I get to be myself. No one can judge me until you read it. So while I'm writing, I don't need that kind of pressure, okay? So what I am going to do is write my book and enjoy it. Last but not least, my 5th tip, I don't know, feedback or support or advice. Sorry, this video is way unedited and just completely a spur of the moment, but I do not care. Final tip, trick with writing. Last but not least, my best tip for writing, final, is write it down. Right when you're away from your desk, when you're at your desk, when you're in the car, when you write everything and then make sense of it later. I personally use my notes on my phone, on my iPad, my computer, notebooks. Write it down. You never know where a story will start, and you gotta start somewhere, right? So yes, those are my 5 tips or tricks to story writing and writing. I am currently on the 5th chapter of my book. I've gone back and made changes to fully develop my characters. So yeah, so those who've read it already are probably gonna be like, this is not what I read the first time. It's okay. But I wrote everything down so I can go back and edit for that reason. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, do the dang thing. What are you currently reading? Are you a writer? And if you just like watching my videos, make sure you comment down below the purple heart emoji or something. I don't know. This is completely impromptu, so yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's your girl, Book Savani. I'm out.